Okay, so for me, there, you know, I always feel like there's a voice in my head, that's like a silent whisper of always, um, for something, for me to perform better or do better or quit something or do this or do that. And for me, it happens to be my music. So I feel like that real silent whisper, like, you know, do this. You have to work on this. And when I'm doing it, I feel pleased. So I'm wondering if that exists for everybody, this silent whisper.
It's our conscience.
I
Yes.
guess. I
But
don't know what it is.
It's our conscience.
Michael, Jean, silent whisper.
Well, I think it's a conscience, and also if you're in a meditative state, it's like Shani said, praying is talking to God, meditating is listening to God.
Yes.
Right,
So
right.
maybe
So
a little bit of
I'll
that
just
too.
give you just like a logical answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is intuition.
Mm-hmm.
Intuition which is in touch with in universe beyond time and space. Our logical mind has fears, restrictions, and that prevents us from exploring. So like how could I succeed if I take this business? Fear and uncharted territory. So intuition looks into something much greater. And this is when one prays God, do what is good for me. That one gets intuition. So this is whisper, silent sound, that everyone hears it. Like deep inside you say, I should do this. But then logic takes over and then we ignore it.
That's what I'm talking
So when we ignore it, then you don't hear it. It's there, but we don't hear it.
Right, right.
But when you pay more attention to it, then it guides you, and you always go on right path by listening to inner voice.
Okay.
Also, they say, I'm just doing lots of research in this area, that people who have intense concentration, they also build up intuition. Like Einstein and other geniuses, they had such intense concentration. So the sharp mind crosses the boundary and goes into intuition. Okay, so one way is intense concentration, and another way is surrender. Surrender, letting go. To let go and let God. Then you hear the voice, because by surrender, what you do is let go of your ego, and ego means attachment, fear, ambitions,
Everything,
all these things. So two ways, intense concentration or surrender. We hear the voice, and it gets louder and louder if we listen to it, and it dies away if we ignore it. This is just like a scientific or more like logical explanation. And you become happy if you listen to it, in making any decision. Logically it may not make sense. But some people have natural talent. I don't have any such natural talent. So but indirectly, if you live your life, all the subtle psychic abilities come to you without your knowing. So I don't know any such ability, but in subtle ways, if I look at it, explore it, I got it. See? So some people are born, they can show distinctly like a psychic ability.
So maybe Shanti, like a lot of psychic stuff's going on all the time.
Yes.
And everybody is psychic.
Yes.
But you take it for granted, or
We ignore it.
Miss it.
ignore it. Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Seems
We don't cultivate it. Yes. So mainly mind is so restless, jumping so much. I can see so much people are indecisive. Just so many things. They are enthusiastic that forget. Somebody was coming to class once a month, and she forgot the book. I called her. She is planning to come tomorrow. I left the message. Make sure you are coming. As many times I wait, people don't come. They send me email. I will come next week. They never come. I change my plans. I'm ready. So this must be so much distraction. And these are professional people, successful people. So imagine people who are, ordinary people who are not evolved, where would they be? They're not even searching. So lots of distraction. So mind has lots of distraction, and that prevents the intuitive qualities.
Purposely they do distract. I notice people do a purpose distraction so they can't work on whatever they should be working on. I
That's
noticed
right.
that too. They do it on purpose.
Yes,
That's the lower power.
yes,
The lower power
for some
does
reason.
that, and the higher power
yes.
helps you do the right thing.
Whatever
And
the power is.
somebody,
power, lower power.
yes, somebody recently asked me a question like, I know this is the right thing to do, but somehow I'm resisting. Why?
Uh-huh.
So I don't know all the answer, but I say is a sanskara, deep laziness or sanskaras or conditioning and fear. See, these are different things.
Fear of success, they say in landmark education. They say there's an actual fear of,
Yes,
or something like that. You know,
yes. So
Is there, could we, there's certain desire to have a status quo, that I'm working, I'm doing all this, and finally I feel some degree of peace. And now when it's gonna do something, it's gonna change it, it's like, I don't wanna do that.
so
Right,
Even though it might be better.
that's a logical mind.
Resistance to change, yeah.
Yeah.
so many people, they know what is good for them to do. They are convinced, but somehow other force takes over. That we see all the time,
All
and
the time. Happens to everybody.
to me also, like I see myself, all the things I should be able to meditate 24 hours. Like I'm trying to be on that, but a little bit more formally. But that intensity is just like everyone else, at different level. So that must be common.
So there's your silent whisperer. Everybody, I mean, if you're in tune, which you are, you hear something that says, I should be doing this, but
Yes,
it's
Yeah,
there.
everybody has it, yeah.
It's there. Yeah, I think everybody's got
Yeah.
it. Like if you listen to
Yes.
it or not, it's another
Yes.
story. I think it's
So
there.
like surfing is the way to go, because you gotta go with, I don't wanna do that, then do something else, it'll still take you
Yes.
farther or closer.
so bottom line is, one has intense desire, whatever intense desire, all the situations will adjust to it. Like this was my desire, so all my life it just created situation, and situation is, I have surplus. Surplus means I'm free, I don't have to worry about this, I don't have to worry, I have time, I'm not into this habit, that habit, it's just something to distract my mind. I'm content. And this is the situation when you are content. You are in a cave, something would come out. This is why great master go in the cave or fasting or something. They create seclusion, not external seclusion, inner seclusion, so that you have no distraction, so inner voice can grow and guide you. Okay, that's,
Bliss consciousness,
I
right?
like that.
yeah.
Thank you.